Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. Brian Natta with you, wishing everybody a happy St. Patrick's Day, and we got a lot of fun here in Hollandale Beach as well. We've got 10 races for you, some good turf tilts as well, the Any Limit, the stakes for the 3-year-old fillies, and of course the Rainbow Six on a 10-race card goes in race number 5 with an estimated jackpot of $475,000. We'll turn it upstairs to track announcer Pete Aiello for your course and weather conditions.
Temperatures in the upper 80s here today. Partly cloudy skies. The main track is fast. The Tapeta track is always fast. And the turf course is firm. In race 1, scratch 4, My Sweetheart Danny. Scratch 5, Spirit of Victory. Racing at Gulfstream. Off slow and check to last was Free Charging. Good start in the middle for Taking It All, who heads off for the early lead. Condora has a lot of speed, and Condora is on to take over. Taking It All is away in second from Miss Athletic, who's now third. Red Hot Spark on the outside is now fourth. Moving out the rail, that's Free Charging ahead of Holy Kingdom. Field of Blossoms towards the back of the field as they make their way to the final 3/8. It's Condora and Jaramillo in front, and in front narrowly by half a length over Taking It All second. Red Heart Spark is now racing in third. Miss Athletic is fourth at the inside. A gap of 3 more to Field of Blossoms, who tries to get a rally together as they reach the top of the stretch. Condora off the turn with the lead. 21-4 for the quarter. Condora now on top by 3. From the inside, Miss Athletic tries to get into second. Down the center, Red Hot Spark, but they're all racing for minor placings here. Condora for trainer Eddie Plesa Jr. brought her running shoes to the table, and she's a handy first race winner by 6 in the end. Up for second is Red Hot Spark. Third is Taking It All. Fourth is Miss Athletic. And then Field of Blossoms, 56-2. And they're off. Oolong High was quick to begin, so was Call Me Penny. Down at the inside, Olympic Artist is away in third. Trying to split horses is Permed. Queen Valentina guards the rail. The early trailer is Exotic Dancer. Up front, Oolong High has the lead for jockey John Velasquez, in front by half a length. Latched on to her second is Call Me Penny. Permed, committed to a 3-wide run around the far turn. She's now third. At the rail, Queen Valentina, then Olympic Artist, and the trailer is Exotic Dancer. Around the far turn they go, and up front, Call Me Penny going after Oolong High, trying to move on them while 3 wide is Perm, 2.5 back to on the rail, and Queen Valentina, then Olympic Artist. They're at the top of the stretch. 3 wide, Permed tries to kick on. Now there's 1/8 of a mile to go, and Permed set down by Luis Saez to take the advantage. Off cover, Queen Valentina tries to go get her with a 16th to go. It's Permed driven out. Queen Valentina up into second. Permed in front. Permed by 2 in the end. Queen Valentina second, Oolong High third. Call Me Penny fourth. Then Olympic Artist in 56 flat.
The Florida Thoroughbred Breeders and Owners Association invites you to be inspired. Breed in a place like no other. Prepare at world-class training centers. Race in the sunshine.
And they're off in the Dr. Figure.
Be inspired.
And they're off. Good start inside for People Force, who's ridden for the early lead. Call My Banker is alongside him in second. Sandancer into the action today. He's now a 3-wide third. 4 wide Chapelou, 5 wide Bringer of Rain, although Ortiz trying to change that. He angles him over some. Back at the inside, American Pure. The early trailer is Valentine Bug. The early leader is People Force, and Luis Saez on top a length and a half. Latched on to the flank of the leader is Sandancer from second, and Call My Banker is at the rail in third. Chapelou is under a hold from Castellano racing in fourth. American Pure at the rail fifth. Back to sixth is Bringer of Rain. Out the back is Valentine Bug. They make their way by the opening quarter in 24 seconds flat as they head 4.5 furlongs from the wire. The leader is People Force, 3 parts of length. Sandancer is their second. Call My Banker. He races from third. Chapelou is now fourth. Up to the inside, American Pure. To the outside of him and Bringer of Rain. And the trailer is Valentine Bug. They went to half in 47-2 as they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. It's People Force who's still the target. Sandancer chasing hard and working to get to him. A gap of 3 to Chapelou. Ortiz sends Bringer of Rain wide with a run. At the rail, that's Call My Banker, then American Pure and Valentine Bug as they reach the top of the stretch. Quarter of a mile left to go through 3/4 and 1:11 flat. The leader is Sandancer, battling back People Force, trying to pick him up as Bringer of Rain far outside Valentine Bug. They come past the 8th pole. Sandancer on top, an 1/8 of a mile out. Bringer of Rain is second, but his bid is stalled. Outside Valentine Bug, he's got a shot for second, but nobody beats the veteran Sandancer. He remains in great form to win by 3. Close then for second, either Bringer of Rain or Valentine Bug, with People Force at the rail at 140 flat. And they're off. From the rail, the favorite Insisting comes out firing with Leave It Blank moving to challenge from second. Out in the middle, that's 3 wide Mr. Cooper in third. Farther out, Moby Warrior. On the far outside goes Bourbon Warrior, and a chorus is the early trailer with Insisting the leader. To the far turn they go. Insisting has it a length and a half. Mr. Cooper splits horses to take second. Back to third, Leave It Blank. Lugging out is Moby Warrior. From the inside, it's Bourbon Warrior, and a chorus is at the rail. They drilled a quarter, 21-2. The leader is Insisting by a length and a half. Mr. Cooper is second. Moby Warrior on the outside third. Leave It Blank calls it a day. Outside, that's Bourbon Warrior. A chorus at the back. They straighten in. It's Insisting, and jockey Luis Saez bidding to go down the road in here. An 1/8 of a mile from home and 3 on top. Trying to bridge the gap in the late stages is Mr. Cooper with Moby Warrior on the outside, but Insisting has enough in reserve, and he'll win it in gate-to-wire fashion. Here's Insisting in front. Second is Mr. Cooper. Third is Moby Warrior. Fourth is Bourbon Warrior in 58 flat. And they're off. From the inside, What's Good gets the first call. On the far outside, Platinum Rocker is on the go. Forwardly positioned is she. In between horses, Dove in Charge. And moving out the rail, that's My Royal Vow. Away mid-flight goes Seeking by the Storm. And on her outside is Good Bright Flames. Then the favorite, Crimson Princess. Pink Cap working down toward the inside. Outside, it's Rosie Tomorrow's. From between, Reconnecting. Out the back, Joey Big Nose. And Sister Nell is last. The opening quarter complete in 23-4 as they race into the backstretch now. Dove in Charge and John Rivera, they have the lead. It's Dove in Charge, the target by 2.5. Platinum Rocker is now second. Moving up on the inside, that's My Royal Vow. She's a joint third as they make their way to the final half mile of the contest. Up front, the leader is Dove in Charge by 3 lengths over Platinum Rocker in second. Seeking by the Storm is a joint third. In between horses, What's Good? My Royal Vow is next. At the rail goes Crimson Princess. She's stuck in traffic while trying to rectify that situation. Outside, that's Reconnecting. Widest of all is Good Bright Flames. Trying to wind it up from the back are Rosie Tomorrow's and Sister Nell with Joey Big Nose out the back as they race to the top of the stretch. It's Dove in Charge who still has the lead, but Crimson Princess is gobbling up the real estate. Here she comes now with a big bold blitz. Crimson Princess slingshots off the corner to take the lead. Reconnecting runs at her on the outside second. What's Good? In between horses is now third. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Reconnecting tries to reach Crimson Princess. Crimson Princess is clear. Reconnecting trying hard and gaining ground, but Crimson Princess has done enough to win it. Second was Reconnecting. Finishing third was Platinum Rocker ahead of What's Good, then Sister Nell in 134 and 4. Racing in the Any Limit Stakes. Our Harper Rose away quickly from the outside, and Zayas riding for a clear advantage, but on the inside, Launch is going to try to run with her, and Chi-Chi will take back to third in the run to the opening quarter. Our Harper Rose out the center now angles over to try to tighten up Launch, and that job has been accomplished. So Launch is now second and angles off the inside. Our Harper Rose by 2. Chi-Chi is last with half a mile to go. The opening quarter went 21 and 2. They're rolling here. Our Harper Rose is very quick, and she shows it early. She's a length and a half in front. Launch is second and trying to cling to her, and watching the action from third is Chi-Chi. As Zayas just took a look over his shoulder, he just did it again. He sees Our Harper Rose is only a half length better than Launch with a quarter of a mile left to go. Chi-Chi tries to run home after a very fast half of 44 and 3, and Our Harper Rose is not finding much under pressure. There's a quarter of a mile left to go, and it's Our Harper Rose trying to buckle down. Launch to the attack second. At the rail, it's Chi-Chi third. They come past the 16th pole. Launch has gained the lead. Our Harper Rose did too much too soon, and Launch is on to victory in the Any Limit. Second was Our Harper Rose. Chi-Chi was third. And they're off. The favorite Bento was away quickly, but so was Musia, who's going to run right with her. Down at the inside, Legend of Light joins the top flight. These three race 2.5 better than Lady Max. She's now fourth. Up on the inside, down in the bayou is crowded for racing room. Passed by Tinky Abario, then Vincy Girl, and Nina's Last Gift. And the run half a mile from the wire, Bento has the lead. Tinky Abario improves with an inside lane. On the outside, Musia is now with her in a joint second. From the outside, Lady Max is fourth. Back to fifth, Legend of Light. 2 back to Vincy Girl. 3 more to down in the bayou. And the trailer is Nina's Last Gift. They run to the top of the stretch. They whistled a quarter, 21-3. And up front, Tinky Abario with an inside run and takes the advantage as Bento throws out the anchor. Up to the outside, Musia is next. Nobody really running home from the back. Musia is going to give Tinky Abario all she wants. These two off to turn together, and Musia, she's doing the better work with an eighth of a mile to go. Back at the rail, it's Tinky Abario, who's now second. A gap of 5 to Vincy Girl. She's closing good ground late. Vincy Girl's rolling home. Can she catch Musia? Musia driven out by Sayas. Musia will win it. Close then for second, either Tinky Abario or Vincy Girl in 1:11.2. And they're off. Toward the inside, it's Andy One who gets the first call and goes looking for the early lead. Musical Romance in the middle has speed. Cindy Lou Who into the top flight. Back from the inside, that's Rosebud's Hope. On the far outside, Don't Mess with Tess. In between horses and Latin Nikita, the early trailers are Don't Get Pickled and Love Her Lots. In the run to the first turn, the advantage to Musical Romance. In front here, Musical Romance the target. Out wide, Don't Mess with Tess is on the go. Moving up on the inside, that's Andy One into the top flight as they make their way to the final 6 furlongs. Up front, the leader is Musical Romance by a half a length. Cindy Lou Who second, Don't Mess with Tess is 3 wide third. Andy One fourth at the rail. 2 back to Latin Nikita with Rosebud's Hope, a length and a half better than Don't Get Pickled, and Love Her Lots is last. 23, 4/5 of a second, the opening quarter speed, the half mile, 47-1. These are legit fractions on the top end, and Musical Romance has the lead. Cindy Lou Who is second from a pressing Don't Mess with Tess now third. Rosebud's Hope is on the bridle for Zayas just behind the embattled trio. Andy One is at the rail. Love Her Lots given the green light by Jaramillo. She's the gray. Circling horses and on the move. Love Her Lots from last. And now the pace quickens. Look at Love Her Lots. She's 4 wide here. Don't Mess with Tess was blitzed on by her. And now it's the leader, Love Her Lots. Off cover, Rosebud's Hope. Don't Mess with Tess, wide and not effective. Off the turn and the stretch drive. Love Her Lots with a power move, but she's got work to do with Rosebud's Hope trying to close ranks. Down the center and Don't Get Pickled, 16th to go. Love Her Lots almost there. Rosebud's Hope is second. Love Her Lots, the blitz worked. It's Love Her Lots and Misael Jaramillo to win for Patter Pop Racing, a length better than Rosebud's Hope. Don't Get Pickled is third. Then Andy One, 141-2. They're off.
Coast to Coast Pick 5. $1 minimum. Player-friendly 15% takeout. Coast to Coast Pick 5. Every weekend.
And they're off. Okay beginning for Scylla. She was away cleanly enough and reaching out for some forward position. Up on the outside, it's Best Dream driving through at the rail. Here's Owen's Tour Guide on the go. Owen's Tour Guide doing battle with Best Dream. Best Dream is in front. Owen's Tour Guide is second. Rosie's Halo is together with Scylla. They're third and fourth. At the inside, it's Batucada. A gap of 3 to Miranda's Rocky, and the trailer is Kathleen O. Out of the chute onto the main track, the quarter was quite reasonable. 24 seconds flat. The daughter of Jess's Dream, Best Dream, is in front. Second toward the inside is Owen's tour guide. They're a length in front of Scylla. She's in the Juddmonte pink cap, racing in third. She's in the clear now. Down at the inside goes Batucata. Back from the center, it's Rosie's Halo in front of Miranda's Rocky, and the trailer is Kathleen O. They went to half in 46 and 3, and they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Top two in the betting, the top two at the 3/8. It's Best Dream in front. Scylla comes to call for Castellano on the outside second. At the rail, Batucata is now third. Rosie's Halo working overtime. Her bid is stalled. At the rail, it's Miranda's Rocky. 3 back to Kathleen O. Owen's tour guide has plummeted to last, and Scylla tries to go with Best Dream. Best Dream trying to hold her off. She quickens up and still has a narrow lead. Scylla on the outside tries to get to her second. 3 back to Batucata. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Best Dream is all heart. She's digging in. On the outside, Scylla trying to get by. Final 16th of a mile. Best Dream inside. Scylla outside. Scylla and Best Dream. Best Dream so game. She's coming back. Best Dream wins. That was incredible. Best Dream emboldened by the challenge from Scylla and turned her away at 136 and 2. And runners away. Slow start for Baltic Prince. Quick start in the middle for Caspian Sea, taken over by Guaycaperto, who's on to take over. Guaycaperto and Perez to the top and headstrong. Selassie is away in second from Caspian Sea, who's ridden into position in third. At the rail, He's a Lucky Guy is now fourth from Bourbon Clearance. Then the favorite Flat Top Box. He comes away ahead of 3. They include One Bite third last, Kryptonym second last, and the trailer Baltic Prince. The opening quarter, 24 seconds flat. They're chasing big long shot Guaycaperto, who's on top by 5. Racing second is Selassie, and at the rail, Caspian Sea third. He's a Lucky Guy is there fourth. It's a patient flat top box who's got rail position out 3 wide Bourbon Clearance. Then the gray One Bite. A gap of 2 to Kryptonym and 5 more to Baltic Prince. Guaycaperto went 47 and 2 for the opening half mile. He's rolling up front. He's a big number with 4 lengths to work with. Selassie is together with Caspian Sea second and third. He's a Lucky Guy is now fourth. Flat top box making stealthy progress with a rail run. 2 back to Bourbon Clearance. Then it's the gray One Bite trying to run home from the back Kryptonym as they round the far turn. 47 and 2 half mile speed. Guaycaperto still the target. Caspian Sea is second. Flat top box. The favorite is following him. Following flat top box is One Bite. Off the turn and the stretch drive. 3/4. 111 and 1. Flat top box got through at the fence. Flat top box with a dream run through. He has the lead an eighth of a mile out. They're battling for second as One Bite is charging into second. He's trying to gain on Flat top box. Flat top box stays to his business and he's a winner. Flat top box to win by 2. Second is One Bite. Third, Caspian Sea. Fourth, Kryptonym. It's a photo for fifth to complete your high five in 141 and 1.
And that's a wrap on the 10-race Sunday St. Patrick's Day card. We'll take a couple days off. We'll be back with you on Wednesday. 8 races for you on a 110 first post, and we hope to see you out here at beautiful Gulfstream Park.